Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. In this lesson we're going to be learning about the rules for forming singular and plural irregular nouns. Alright, so we're just going to do a little review of the plural forms of regular nouns that we covered in the last video. So the plural of each of these, remember the rules. So the first one, the noun ends in a CH, so the plural, you add an ES and it becomes watches. For B, this one ends in an O, so the plural is ES, tomatoes. And for C, it's a consonant plus a Y, so we change the Y to an I and add ES and it becomes cities. Okay, for letter D, we have a vowel and a Y, so we just add an S, boys. And for letter E, we have an FE, so in order to form the plural, you remove the FE and replace it with VES, knives. And letter F is one where you just add an S, students. Alright, so now you're going to use the plural forms of these nouns in order to complete the sentences. You can pause the video and try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to see the answers. Alright, here are the answers. The boy took a photo of the monkeys in the zoo. The librarian placed the books onto the book shelves. There were 25 students in Matthew's French class. And Glenda dropped the knives onto the kitchen floor. Here are a few more. Again, pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Hannah cut up 3 tomatoes to make soup. Rome, Paris, and London are historic cities. At night, some foxes came out of the forest and looked for food in my garden. And some of the world's largest churches are in Italy. All right, and once again, this is just a review of the rules for regular plural nouns. Most nouns, we add an S. If they end in S, SH, CH, or X, you add an ES. If they end in a Y, you change the Y to an I, and it becomes IES, unless it ends in a vowel plus a Y, and then you just add an S. For F or FE, you remove the F or FE and add VES, and some nouns ending in O, we add an ES. Alright, so choose the one that is correct. Again, you can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart to hear the answers. Ryan bought a bag of mangoes from the shop. So mango is an exception. This is one where both of these are correct, either one. Maya wrote the names and addresses. So this is an SS, so you had to add an ES. The people at the meeting. Lauren tried to catch the butterflies. So we have a consonant plus a Y, so you change the Y to an I and add ES. And in the fall, the leaves started falling from the trees. All right, now there are some mistakes in these sentences, so go ahead and try correcting these and then restart when you're ready to see the answers. Okay, this family spent their holidays in Spain. The dog hid under the bushes. bushes. Do it like this. And nobody could find him. The three ladies, so ladies, chatted at the cafe. You need to slice 3 potatoes to make that recipe. I have 3 English dictionaries on my desk. And Logan has 3 ex-wives. All right, now we're going to talk about countable and uncountable nouns. So in English, some nouns are countable and some are uncountable. Now, countable nouns can be singular or plural. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs. But uncountable nouns only have a singular form. So things like rice, oil, butter. We can say some rice, some oil, some butter, but we never say 1 rice, 2 oils, 3 butters. All right, so again, a and an with nouns. So if it's countable, you can use a or an. I have an orange because an means 1, and plural. I have 5 oranges, so we don't use a or an with plural because a or an means 1, so you could never say I have a 5 oranges or an 5 oranges because it wouldn't make sense. Now, uncountable nouns, we don't use a or an because you can't count them. You can't say 1 rice, it's just we eat rice. And there is no plural form, again, because it's uncountable. We don't distinguish between one, you don't count 1 grain of rice or, each grain of rice individually. It's just rice, so there is no plural. All right, so there's some nouns that don't take s, es, ies, etc. in the plural form, but they're still countable. So person. Now you might hear some people say persons, but it's really not correct. The plural of person is people. So 1 person, many people. Man, the plural is men. Child, the plural is children. And woman, this one sometimes gives people a little trouble with the pronunciation. It's spelled W-O-M-E-N, but it's pronounced women, women. So 1 woman, many women. Okay, so we're going to match the singular with the plural form. So woman, women. Child, children. Man, men. Person, people. All right, now choose the correct form. Again, you can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. All right, we would say the children are playing in the garden. And we know it's children because of the are. We use are with a plural form of the noun. There are 7 people. We know it's people because of the 7 waiting at the train station. Here it should be the woman is painting a picture of her house. So the is and her are both singular, so that's how we know we use the singular form woman. There are some men playing football in the park, so some lets us know that it's more than one. And we made a dinner reservation for 7 people. Again, 7 tells us it's more than one. Okay, again, we're going to try to find the correct form. And you can pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check the answers. All right, she has 3, so now we know we have to use the plural because of 3 children. Her youngest child is called Tom. So again, now we know because of the is, it's plural. Or I'm sorry, singular. So is we use with singular, so we know it's child. The women work in a bank in the city. So this one again, the verb lets us know that we need the plural form, because if it was one woman, it would have to be works with an S. The woman works in a bank, but because it's work, it's women. Can you please ask the men to talk more quietly? And do you know that person? So that is singular. Those children are speaking Spanish. So again, those signals a plural noun. All right, and then remember the verb to be. So with the singular, we would say, I am happy, you are tired, he, she, or it is hungry. And then with the plural, we always use are. We are hungry, you are intelligent, they are quiet. Okay, so now you're going to use a form of to be with these sentences. So here we have the child is intelligent, but he never does his homework. So child is singular. Child would be a he or a she, so that's why we use is. Now try the rest of them on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check the answers. Okay, so the people are in front of the cinema, so people is plural, so we need to use are. I think that man is from Turkey, so man is singular, so we would use is. Those women are tall and slim. Women is plural, so we need to use are. And this one is a question form. So again, we have to look at the subject. Children is plural, so we would need the plural form of to be, which is are. Are those children from your neighborhood? All right, again, you're going to choose the correct form of the verb. Try that on your own, pause the video, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, the people are sitting in the town square. Again, people is plural, so we need are. There, and here we have to look at the subject children. So children is plural, so we'd have to say there are some children playing computer games. Those men and that woman are traveling around Europe. So now we have 3 people, or at least 3 people. We have plural man plus 1 woman, but together it's more than one. So you could replace this with the pronoun they. So that's why we would use are, like they are traveling around Europe this summer. That person is singular, so we would say is getting onto the bus. And I think that child is naughty. All right, so now we have some more irregular nouns. So picture A goes with foot and feet. So we have 1 foot, 2 feet. Now dice, both the singular and the plural are the same. Dice, 1 dice, 100 dice. Picture C, we have 1 mouse and 2 mice. And picture D, 1 tooth and many teeth. All right, so it says complete the sentences using the correct form of these nouns. Again, pause the video, try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to continue. All right, a dentist is a doctor for teeth. It's your turn. Roll the dice. Haley went to the dentist and she removed a, so now we know with a we've got to use the singular form. So a bad tooth. And Morgan jumped onto a chair when a, again, the singular, mouse ran past her. All right, and then there are a lot of animal nouns that are irregular, and they're the same in the singular and plural form. So sheep, you can have 1 sheep or 100 sheep. 1 deer or 100 deer. 1 moose or 100 moose. 1 fish or 100 fish. Now you will sometimes hear even native speakers say fishes, which isn't really correct. It's just, 3 fish, 4 fish. So fish, it shouldn't be fishes. The word fishes is really a verb, like he fishes in the ocean. So fishes is really the verb form, the third person singular verb form. It shouldn't be used as a noun. So the plural of the noun fish is just fish. And then the same with shrimp. 1 shrimp, 100 shrimp. All right, now they want you to use the correct form of the noun. Again, pause the video, fill in the answers, and then restart when you're ready to check. Okay, last night my father cooked shrimp on the barbecue. They were delicious. Most people think that mice like cheese. She has beautiful teeth and a beautiful smile. And what are those children doing? They are making so much noise. All right, again, pause the video, fill in the answers, and then restart to check. Australia and New Zealand have many sheep. In Canada, you might see a moose if you walk in a forest. To play board games, you will need 2 dice. And Aiden married that woman, but I cannot remember her name. Did you hear? Cole went skiing and broke his left foot. The meat from deer is called venison. There were so many people, at the beach. It was too crowded. And in general, it is true that men smoke more cigarettes than women. All right, again, so let's review the singular and plural forms. So child, children, man, men, woman, women, person, people, foot, feet, mouse, mice, tooth, teeth, sheep, sheep, deer, deer, dice, dice, fish, fish, shrimp, shrimp. All right, so now they want you to choose a noun to complete the sentences. This is the example. Adam was playing in the garden. He fell over and a tooth fell out of his mouth. So try the next two on your own and restart the video when you're ready to check the answers. Right, the man shot a deer with his rifle. Wool comes from sheep. Can you help me? I am looking for an interesting book for A. Again, so A gives us the clue that we're going to use the singular, a young child. The football stadium was full of people, and you can find clothes for women in this store. All right, and finally, if you want your teeth to be healthy, don't eat sugary food. Mrs. Holbrook loves to teach young children. A human has 2 feet, and there are 5 toes on each foot. And there are more than 8 billion people on our planet today. All right, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you have any questions, please leave those for me in the comments. Otherwise, share, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye.